I feel slightly ashamed that I haven't made a video yet because we're like 2 months into school, but not overly ashamed. But I guess since Mom's telling us we have to make them now, I guess I'll make them. I keep thinking, wait, me and Jessica made one at the end of the summer, if you recall. If you want to look back to the newest video before yours, Shalou, we made one. So but anyway, I was actually thinking earlier today that I should probably get on video making since we haven't really done that in a while. And yeah, I'm not using my new study this year. My mom's turned it into a crafty room, and then we're gonna have my grandmother's old bedroom as our new guest room. So yeah, what have I been doing? I've been in the heart of midterms, as Marisa likes to call it. So I had accounting. I got my accounting mark back and I got a 70, which is, you know, respectable. I had my finance midterm on Saturday and died. And then I have an MIS midterm tomorrow, and I had an accounting quiz today. And quiz worth 10% of your grade. Logic. My school has none. And I went to the exchange office today to talk about my exchange for next year, obviously. And like I walk in and she's like she doesn't stop talking. Like you can't get an word in edgewise. So it was pretty intense. And like we'd kind of pause for a second and be like I need to get my next question out before she's like, okay, leave, I have another student to talk to, even though she didn't have students knocking down her door or like tons of phone calls coming in. So I don't know why she was being so quick. But yeah, so that was interesting. She gave me my degree audit, and it has all these list of numbers of classes I still need to get, and classes I should take while I'm abroad, and classes I shouldn't. And I'm so conflicted because right after I went to the commerce office and I mentioned that I was in the exchange office a couple minutes ago, and one girl was like, you're going on exchange next year? And I'm like, yeah. I'm assuming you went. Where'd you go? And she's like, well, I went to Rouen in France, and Rouen's the French business school that we have a partnership with. And she's like, yeah, and we were like an hour and a half outside of Paris, and we went after class and spent the evening there, and then would train home or go for the weekend. And we went to Norway, and we went to Italy for a week, and I went to Germany a couple times, and went to England, and she lived on res there, so it was she had a lot of people to travel with. And I she made me kind of think that living on res might be a good idea next year, because it was only $2,000. I know, for 6 months. And they didn't have kitchens or anything or a meal plan. They had a hot plate. I kind of want to have an apartment and try and find a furnished apartment, but because that'd be awesome. But living on res makes so much sense, because you'd meet all these people to travel with, because it would be all international students that you're living with. So I don't know. And then her talking about France made me I got so conflicted, because even I was watching a video on YouTube last night that was in French, and it was I love French. How can I I've been talking about going to France my whole life. How can I just suddenly I'm less than a year away from doing it, and suddenly I'm well, I think I'll go to Germany instead. So I'm so conflicted about that, but that's my life right now. I guess that's it. As you can see, I've changed into my after-school wardrobe of always, the Michigan sweatshirt. So I think that's it. Okay, bye.